political discussion. Oh, America first, American first. That is the series of discussion that we are bringing in for the past 3 to 4 months. Now, election has happened, and 20th of the January 2025, Mr. Donald Trump he has taken oath, and since then he is in top news globally. Globally, everywhere you see Donald Trump said this, Donald Trump said that. Donald Trump acted here, there, from Israel. The places where he has made his impression is Israel, India, sending the deportees, and Israel, South Africa, then WHO, withdrawal from the WHO, then comment on ICC International Criminal Court. Prior to taking oath, Donald Trump has commented upon Panama Canal, owning Canada, owning Greenland. Now he has been in news for the Childbirth Citizenship Act in America. Many things. Putting taxes on Mexico, Canada, and China. For many, many reasons. Now he is in news for the kind of talking to South Korea. South Korea dictator uh, Kim. Anyway, now the news is coming that Donald Trump with the Fox News, there is a Fox News channel in America, and Donald Trump he has discussed with the Fox News about the Canada again. So he has opened his mouth about the Canada again, and this is considered as the one of the biggest news that is floating now. Canada again. Now, Donald Trump is very firm on taking Canada and making it as 51st state, 51st or 51st state of United States. Now, how Donald Trump is so confident that Canada is indeed part of America. More or less, he is pointing toward Canada is indeed part of America. Now Trudeau, I believe Trudeau is still president of Canada, prime minister of Canada, or whoever is. Now he is keeping quiet. Since the beginning only, the Canadian prime minister is keeping quiet. Little bit he is uttering. Little bit he is making a statement that Canada is not like a toy or whatever. You can buy Canada or something like that. But Donald Trump is making some statement that looks somehow meaningful. Means Canada is not only highly integral to America. $2.6 billion is the trade with Canada per day. Per day. So $2.6 billion items from United States and Canada, they cross the boundary between America and Canada. $2.6 billion. An American company, it is called that they are highly benefited exporting item to Canada. This is what it is said. But Donald Trump is singing different kind of tune. Donald Trump is saying that why I am saying that Canada we will take over because it is anyway taken over. Means Canada, it is so much integral relationship with the USA, that is true, but Canada exists because of America. This is what he is saying financially. Many reasons that Donald Trump is giving. One reason he is giving the trade deficit. Trade deficit means how much you export and how much you import from a country. If your import is higher than export, then with that country you are in trade deficit. So trade deficit with Canada of the United States is around $42 billion annually. Means America is in trade deficit with Canada. America import more and export less to Canada. In this fashion, America is in loss with Canada. This is what he is saying. First item. Second item seeing is that America mainly it import energy based items from Canada. Canada is a natural rich country. Energy based item it imports from Canada means oil, then electricity, this kind of thing that it imports from the Canada. United States is not a kind of self it is not self dependent in energy sector. So petroleum oil or electricity whatever, Means there are many river dam in Canada, so they export electricity to America. And Donald Trump is saying that we pay $200 billion subsidy on energy sector. Subsidy in the sense that it gives, if the whatever the rate at which the energy is coming to the America, to the businessman or household, the rate is very high. In that sense, America spends or give $200 billion to Canada to reduce the price so that American companies, American household, they can afford the energy. That is the second statement he is making. Means indirectly he is saying that he is giving aid or assistance to Canada $200 billion per year. Deficit is $42 billion, more or less $242 billion he is anyway per year he is giving to Canada. This is what he is putting the point. Third point that is very big here. He is saying that Canada is part of NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and NATO has army. NATO is not a kind of a governing body and making speeches. NATO has its own army. United Nations Security Council. There are two main organizations that America is holding: United Nations and NATO. NATO is a army-based or military-based organization. Every country in the NATO, they contribute to their military in the NATO. And United Nations Security Council, where five permanent members are there and 10 temporary members are there. So main decision about the security for any country or attacking on any country is made by United Nations Security Council. United Nations Security Council, now it orders the United Nations Security Council permanent member and 10 temporary member, 15 member at that point to make the army attack on a particular country like Iraq, Afghanistan, this kind of country. It has done, or I believe Serbia, something like that, or in the kind of Gaddafi in Libya. So, in this kind of scenario, United Nations Security Council orders. Finally, that country means NATO fights. So, more or less, NATO is like something that is more or less military of United Nations. Now, every country has to contribute monetary support to NATO so that NATO can exist. Now, Canada, no, this is what Donald Trump is saying. Canada, more or less, it pays very less to the NATO because it does not need much security from the United Nations or NATO because American military, it supports Canada. American military, it shield Canada from any attack. Either it is missile attack or any army attack, American military would fight for the Canada. In that sense, Canada has to pay very less to the NATO or United Nations. Means Canada saves a lot because of America. Means he trying to say that Canada is completely dependent upon America as far as military is concerned. Canada get assistance from America as far as money is concerned in the name of subsidy and trade deficit. And then Canada kind of it exports lots of items to America. So it earns a lot from the America. So by military, by security and money security and the country security, physical security, everywhere it exists because of America, then why should not America take over Canada? Anyway, it is part of Canada, America only. You know, the Canadian side, the politicians in Canada, they are disclosing that this is completely false statement that America is giving $200 billion as subsidy to the Canada. This is completely false. We have not received any money from America. One thing. Second thing is military, we are paying to the NATO, and okay, little bit we are dependent upon the military for America, but not to the extent that Donald Trump is disclosing. Not certainly in not in that fashion. Indeed, the scenario is that American businessmen, when they are exporting their goods in the Canada, they earn a lot. Because of Canada, American businessmen are earning a lot, and $2.6 billion is trade between America and Canada on daily basis that American businessmen are earning in that fashion. Okay, Donald Trump has other points also from the Canada illegal immigrants they enter America. So that is another point. Now, question is arising why Donald Trump is taking this much quarrel with everyone day by day. Means there is not even a single day it is passing that Donald Trump is not making a negative comment on anyone daily basis. And his main focus is to save money, protect money. But still, he is in too much hurry to save money for the America. If you are in too much hurry, then in too much hurry you will lose your supporters also. And America is a country. One side is Atlantic Ocean, another side is Pacific Ocean. It is a very good candidate to become a kind of disjointed from the world. Very good candidate to become completely aloof, disjointed from the world. In that scenario, what America will do? 300, 400 back. There was no one staying in America. Only red Indians were there and few in numbers only. Now, 33, 330 million, 33 crore people are there. They are living because of the worldwide support only. The way he is daily basis, he is in a way to kind of making comment on others. Means according to his terms, full world is piling up on America. Everyone want to live in America only, full world. And everyone in the world, they are living because of the dollar, not because of the ruble, or not because of the Chinese yuan, not because of Indian rupees, nothing. Everyone is living because of the dollar only. Now let's wait for the time. What will be the consequences for it? But it is becoming headache day by day for everyone. Are we so dependent on America? We cannot live without America. People were not living without America 300, 400 years back. Who is dependent upon whom? World is dependent upon America, or America is dependent upon the world. Now that may be a kind of matter of debate now. That what would happen if world leaves America, and what will happen if America leaves the world. So, anyway, time is the very big measurement. Let's wait and